Teaching is the greatest act of optimism. You believe in a better future and you shape it. Hello, my name is Pascalina Dwi Intan Dwi Lazar. I am an English teacher and currently teaching in Semak Penabur, Kota Jababeka. Today, I'm going to teach the material narrative text for grade 10. The objectives of today's meeting are: first, students are able to develop understanding of main ideas, issues, or plot development in a narrative text. Second, students are able to identify the structure of a narrative text. Without any further ado, let's jump to the lesson.
Was hungry? Ataukah kamu mau menceritakan dalam bahasa Indonesia? Tapi tahu nggak ceritanya dari awal sampai akhir tadi?
Jadi ceritanya
Tahu kan?
ini rakus terus
Yeah, you don't need to explain it to me. You need to explain it to yourself, friends. Okay, everyone, let's listen to Richard. Yeah. Okay, it's okay if you want to use Indonesian.
jadi ceritanya tuh anjingnya Indonesia.
Ada cerita tentang anjing dan bayangannya ya.
Ya, jadi
Oke.
ceritanya tuh tentang anjing. Terus si anjing ini kelaparan, terus dia menemukan makanan daging.
Jesselyn. Oke, continue.
Dia membawa pulang dagingnya. Terus
Dalam perjalanan pulang,
dalam perjalanan pulang
ya, dia melewati jembatan kan.
dia melewati jembatan, terus makanannya jatuh.
Makanannya jatuh gara-gara apa?
Dia ngelihat bayangannya.
Lihat bayangannya di apa? Di air. Oke. Terus akhirnya gimana? Akhirnya makanannya jatuh dan dia tetap rakus, tetap lapar dong ya. Oke, thank you for this group. And then next, Queen and Friends.
Queen and Friends.
Yeah. Oh iya ya, Queen and Friends.
Bangun.
Arbiter.
It's not her friend.
Ya.
Number one. Near the butcher shop, the dog spotted piece of meat. Why did this discovery make him happy? Because he was hungry and finally he found a big juicy piece of meat to eat. 2. What mistake did the dog make when he opened his mouth to bark? Why was this mistake significant? Because he opened his mouth so the meat fall into the water. Now he has no food for dinner.
All right. Next question.
3. How does the story show the depth of greed? Because the dog wants a bigger meal.
Okay, because the dog want a bigger meal ya, more meal. Okay, next. Meat. Next question.
What do you think the dog could have done differently or make it change have affected the outcome? If he not be greedy and thankfully, he wasn't lost the meat and will not hungry.
Okay, yeah. If he was just enough with his one meat, he will feel full ya. Kalau misalkan dia awalnya dia puas dengan dagingnya dia sendiri, harusnya dia nggak akan kelaparan. Okay, next.
5. Why is it important to be content with people we have? How the feeling of being content help you in your life? Because we must be thankful and not greedy to others.
Yes. The next.
6. What emotions do you think the dog felt after losing its meat? Discuss how emotion can change your decisions.
Okay.
We feel devastated because he knows that he won't have any food he can eat.
All right. Next.
Number 7.
Number
What lesson do you think the dog learned by the end of the story, and how do you relate that to the Christian value? He learned not to be greedy and be thankful that he have food.
Okay. So what Christian value from your statement, from this statement? What do you think? Apa? Apa dong dari statement ini? Menurut kamu Christian value yang cocok apa? Generosity. Generosity. Adalah murah hati. Ada lagi? Apakah do you think the dog needs some self control?
Oh yeah, self-control.
Yeah, self control also ya. Okay, thank you for all of you guys. Let's give applause to everyone. All right. So yeah, you can stay with the group, and yeah, you already you already read the story and you comprehend the story very nice. Karena kalian Miss lihat sudah memahami dengan baik ya, kalau misalkan dengan grup kelompok kalian tadi dari pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang kalian jawab juga. And maybe I'm going to explain a little bit about narrative text ya in general. Miss jelaskan sedikit tentang narrative text. Why yeah. Okay, as you know ya, narrative text basically a text that tells about an imaginative story in the past. Imaginative, kalau misalkan sesuatu yang imaginative berarti kan it is not based on true story. Misalkan tadi di bagian survei ada yang menjawab story Oppenheimer itu kan berdasarkan kisah nyata guys. So it is not included as narrative. Kalau misalkan kalian jawab Barbie is narrative ya, karena itu ceritanya imaginatif, bukan terjadi benar-benar. And of course the purpose of narrative text for entertainment only, for entertaining the reader atau for amusing the readers, untuk menghibur siapapun yang membaca teks tersebut ya, sebatas untuk hiburan ketika kalian membaca narrative text atau kalian menonton film-film naratif also. And you also already mentioned previously ya, and what do you think kalau misalkan dari cerita dari yang pertama Prometheus itu termasuk ke kategori yang mana? Prometheus myth ya, termasuk myth because Greek mythology, jadi dia myth. Kalau dari cerita The Ransom and the Thief, cerita yang mana? Folktale, dia bisa masuk ke folktale ya. Apakah dia bisa masuk fairy tale nggak? Ya, karena dia tidak fairy tale ya. Terus yang cerita terakhir, The Dogs and Its Reflection, fable. It's obvious enough ya, dia fable. Nah, mungkin some of you have questions. Actually, folktale and legend itu kontennya sama guys, cuma bedanya folktale itu adalah yang diceritakan dari mulut ke mulut. Jadi kayak ketika dia sudah dalam bentuk tulisan, it becomes a legend. Jadi ketika itu hanya cerita yang diceritakan dari mulut ke mulut, misalkan di suatu desa ini ada suatu cerita yang diceritakan secara turun-temurun, tapi belum ada bahan tertulisnya, itu berarti dia termasuk folktale. Jadi itu sebenarnya folktale and legend itu the same, sama-sama intinya, sama-sama kontennya. Lalu myth, it's usually relates to religious stuff. Misalkan tadi kan ada Prometheus, itu kan termasuk kepercayaan orang Yunani, ancient Greek ya, Greek mythology. Jadi relate sama suatu kepercayaan. Kalau misalkan kalian bertanya-tanya lah, berarti mungkin the story of Jesus itu termasuk myth. No, itu enggak ya, because people already prove it, karena sudah ada proofnya. Lalu fable itu cerita yang karakternya tuh hewan, kalau tidak hewan bisa tanaman atau makhluk hidup selain manusia ya, yang nyata, bukan makhluk hidup yang aneh-aneh. Dan biasanya fable contain with moral lesson. Di akhirnya akan ditambahkan moral lesson di fable. Sedangkan kalau kalian lihat di teks lain, itu optional, itu sesuatu yang optional si moral lessonnya ini ya. Kalau misalkan di fable itu sesuatu yang harus ada. Lalu yang terakhir kita ada fairy tale. Kalau fairy tale ini yang membedakan dia sama fable, karakter yang ada di dalam cerita fairy tale ini biasanya karakternya agak unik. Karakternya misalkan peri itu kan it is not included as animals atau plants ya. Jadi bisa fairies atau goblin misalkan dwarfs juga termasuk ya. Kalau misalkan kalian Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs itu termasuk fairy tale. Misalkan Beauty and the Beastnya itu kan termasuk makhluk yang sebenarnya tidak ada, misalkan dia bukan hewan, seperti itu ya. That's the meaning of the narrative. And the generic structure, dia cuma ada 4. Yang terakhir ini yang optional tadi yang Miss bilang, itu yang biasanya moral lesson, So the main important part is orientation, complication, and resolution. Orientation ini biasanya pengenalan, the introductions of the character of the story first. Lalu nanti kita masuk ke complication, itu ada conflicts, yang mana nanti lama-lama naik di rising action sampai ke climax, lalu turun di bagian resolution ketika konfliknya sudah mulai mereda. Dan ini optional, kalau misalkan kalian mau menambahkan moral story, itu ada di bagian reorientation. Mari terus yang Miss mau lihat. Nah, tadi ya, kalau misalkan kalian lihat dari tipe dari narrative stories and also the generic structure, kira-kira kalian sudah paham tidak? Kalau misalkan kalian lihat teks yang kalian dapat Prometheus, kalian sudah paham ya, tipe naratifnya apa, lalu the plot of the story juga sudah paham ya kira-kira. Apakah di story kalian ada moral lesson semua? Ada ya, kebetulan di semua story-nya ini ada moral lesson-nya yang kalian dapatkan. Okay, maybe I want to close this meeting with 3 self-reminder for everyone. Ini sesuai dengan ketiga teks yang kalian baca tadi ya. Ada yang pertama, maybe Nathan, can you help me read the first quote? Yes.
It is not the man who has too little, but the man who grants more that is poor.
By Seneca. So do you think ini untuk cerita siapa? Untuk cerita yang mana? Yang mana? Ini cerita tentang keserakahan. Berarti tentang? Ya, the dog and its reflection. Lalu yang kedua? Darren?
That is what happens when you are busy making other plans.
Yes. From John Lennon. It is for the story? For what story? Yeah, the ransom and the thief. The last one. Luna, can you read this for me?
It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Charles Darwin.
Okay, thank you everyone. So I think that's all for today's meeting. And for the next meeting, we're going to take a look more about the language features of narrative text. And that's all everyone. And don't forget to put your phones back to the locker ya. Nanti Ruth minta tolong ya, pastikan teman-temannya masukin semua. Oke, silakan kertasnya buat kalian ya, disimpan, jangan sampai hilang. Mana?
Yang tadi HP-nya mau dibawa.
Oh, sini. Oh, mau dibawa?
Sini tadi doang.
Boleh. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. Udah. Oke, Ruth.
Stand up, please.
Attention please. Farewell. Thank you, Miss. Next time, God bless you.
Still kidnap him and give a reasonable punishment.
Oke, reasonable punishment ya, itu in question ya, apa ya punishment-nya. Oke, next.
Second one is be ransom learned by the story. What Christian value PKB 24 can you get from this story? From this story, we learn that don't be afraid to present God is always watching and protect us. What's
Level 5. Ya. Kelompok siapa? Moreno atau kelompok Moreno ya? Kelompok Audrey. Kecil kan? Ini kan? Perwakilan aja nggak apa-apa. Itu students lah.
Discuss how humor plays a role in the story. What moments did you find funny and why? At the moment when Johnny still feels happy even though he was saddened and because of his expression.
Alright, next.
Number 5. How did the ransom know the exact situation? Was the replies by John's others confused the kidnappers?
Alright, thank you for this group. And next, the last 2 questions. With loud voice, so your friends can hear. Huh? You also the ransom. Oh, maybe you can answer. Oh, siapa yang the ransom di sini? The ransom and the thief. Kalian tinggal dua grup ini kan. Jadi 1 sampai 3, 4 sampai 5, 6, 7 ya. Oke. Jadi you only answers question number 1 until 3.
Read the question.
Yeah, read the question first.
He is a miserable and a troublemaker kid, and they make Bill and Sam having a hectic day and chaos day. So, Bill and Sam want to get the money, and then they figure out how to become rich by kidnapping a rich man's son.
Okay. Question Luna. Okay. Yeah, stand up in English ya, Ruth. Of course in English, the brief summary. Okay, everyone, let's listen to Ruth, arbiter.
The ransom of Rashid, simpelnya, Bill and Sam want to be kaya.
Want to be rich?
Want to be rich.
He got punishment. Yeah, punishment after that. Okay. And ada lagi. Thank you, Anya. Next.
How do you feel about Prometheus as a character? Do you see him as a hero or a troublemaker? Why? I see him as a hero because he is brave enough to help humans.
All right, thank you, Eureka. Next question.
What can we learn from Prometheus' story? We discuss any lessons about bravery and sacrifice. We can learn of how to be brave and how to dare to sacrifice ourselves. In the story, we can see that Prometheus is there to sacrifice himself to help humans.
All right, next question. Giving the answers. But from the because I think they are not ready to present the summary. Only the summary. Yeah.
You only tell the summary.
The summary and maybe meme. Yeah.
You make a short.
Are you finished with all of summary in Indonesian? Oh, kalau enggak nanti gini aja. Oh, do you want to present the summary? Apa? Sabar, patient. Oke, tidak ada yang mau pertama? Wis tunjuk ya. Siapa yang udah siap ya kira-kira? Oke, maybe Agatha and friends. It's okay. Let's hear from Agatha, Irfanya, Eureka, dan Michela. Agatha and friends ya.
Are they also Prometheus story?
Hah?
Are they also reading the Prometheus story? No, they're reading a fable.
Yang ini kamu tambahkan ada pertanyaan lanjutan yang diskus. Kalau misalkan bagaimana emosi itu mempengaruhi apa keputusan? Penguasaan diri nggak? Bisa, bener, self control juga penguasaan diri. Terus apa lagi? Nah itu kamu jelasin kenapa penguasaan diri, dikit aja jelasin. Kalau misalkan anjingnya ini punya penguasaan diri sedikit, dia nggak akan kehilangan daging. Kalau dia rakus, dia nggak bakal kehilangan daging. Yes, gitu. Great. Sedikit aja kamu ceritakan kayak Prometheus ini intinya apa?
Can we go like Prometheus is Titan and with the way that help humanity? It's like that.
By giving him the fire. Ya bisa gitu aja.
Do you used to tell this story, the summary of the story in English or in Bahasa?
It's supposed to be in English.
Bukan not apa itu pengaruh dari keputusannya sih. Ada baca, ada namanya feel ini si kidnapper itu feel
Yeah, but before you are answering the questions, give a brief summarize of the story kan, karena teman kalian kan nggak semuanya dapat si Prometheus, ada dapat storyline kan, biar yang lain juga tahu kamu dapetnya cerita apa.
Tapi singkat aja.
Singkat aja. William boleh, atau Amanda boleh.
Excuse me, I'm not good at presenting things.
Oh, you're not good.
I don't really like talking in front of many people. That's the point.
You're not good at presenting. You don't like to what is it? To speak in front of.
One time in history class, I got such a low score in presenting.
Oh yeah. It's okay.
These three people here, I think, has higher EQ than me.
Yeah, you maybe you can give the what's it a little bit explanation. Kayak kenapa bravery, kenapa sacrifice.
Because bravery is basically the whole thing.
The whole thing. Nah, bisa kan bilang bravery is
He was brave enough to take the risk.
if jahat. If you were in Belgium, how would you handle the situation differently? So the word. Yes. Pinter sih. Being patience of Johnny who was having tantrum. Kayak dia bukan tantrum deh guys. Dia lebih hyperactive nggak sih? Iya, kalau tantrum kan artinya dia marah kan. Kalau itu hyperactive gitu. Haven't done. Oh, this is your part. Oke, selalu gitu. It's quite ini ya, kriminal ya kamu ya. Bapak senang. How is your group? Question number 3. So, how was this group?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Ah, nice.
Isn't sacrifice is first.
Oh, kalian pasti ini ya, yang terakhir ya.
Sacrifice can be object, misalnya korban. Sacrifice can also be verb.
Sacrifice ya.
Accepting as our sacrifice, that's possible.
Apa tuh sacrifice? Kalian ngapain bahas sacrifice?
Because Prometheus sacrificed himself.
Yeah, sacrifice himself for the sake of humanity.
Iya. Kenapa kalian nggak kan ini ada teknologi kan bisa loh kan bisa nggak ngelarang kalian nggak boleh pakai?
Tadi udah pakai.
Oh udah.
You don't know what to search.
Oke.
We were like, I was curious whether people know the vocab or not.
Oh.
You don't know if people will know what
Oh
sacrifice
oke.
Sometimes they
I think it's common word. Masa nggak tahu mereka?
is. Why would you use the word sacrifice in day-to-day life?
sacrifice the real.
Itu mudah ya, Mas?
Enggak. Enggak. Kalian kok kalian mudah sih?
Kata Arbiter apa tadi underestimate.
No, I'm not underestimating you.
Can his with an apostrophe be he was?
Oh, sorry?
Can his like this be he was?
Bisa.
It can
Soalnya
be
kan dia
was.
udah di
Oi, what is it?
bingung menurut siapa?
Jangan bingung.
Kan dia kan
Mereka tuh akhirnya mereka akhirnya buat surat tebusan buat
Bapaknya.
biar nyuruh buat bayar
Dollars.
buat dapetin anak kembali. Tapi
mereka
bapaknya
makan gitu.
malah
Senang.
ini saya bayar $250 aja. Saya nggak sabar dapet ketenangan di masa.
Nah, ya. Oh ya pokoknya intinya kalau kamu mau ambil anakku ambil aja. Kalau misalkan kamu balikin, I only have ini ya bagus. You already understand the story. Sengsara. Miserable. Terus lah. Who will answer number 1? Who will answer number 2? Jangan semuanya kamu langsung jawab.
makin banyak. Terus gitu.
Why? The answer is why, but your answer the question. Yeah, but kalau misalkan tanyanya does the dog bla bla bla, kamu jawabnya yes. Kan ini jawabannya pertanyaannya why.
Dia suka makan. Sementara dia sama kucing dia kayak nggak bisa main. Nah, akhirnya dia jadi suka main sama si kucing.
How many of you? 4? 4. I think no one is sleepy today. Okay. Oh, okay. So I already asked the questions. So how was your day so far? Is it so far so good or so far from good?
In the middle.
Huh? In the middle. Oke, so ya, not so far so good. Oh, berarti so far so good dong. Kan jadi tidak, nothing bad happens today kan? Siapa? Mak. So far so fun. Oh, oke, you. Kok so far? No dong, so far. Jangan dong. Ya. I hope you feels good ya so far. Jangan so far from good. Okay, everyone. So, today we are going to get into new materials, and maybe I need to remind you what you learned from the previous meeting. So, what did you learn from the previous meeting? Oh, so whom? What is whom? Apa? Relative clause. Besides relative clause, ada lagi? Relative pronoun, oke. Itu kan bagiannya dari si apa tuh relative clause. Ya, recount text. Ada lagi? In order to create recount text, the grammar that is need beside relative clause. Apa? Oh ya, past tense ya. Kemarin ada apa aja past tenses yang kalian pelajari? Past simple, past perfect. There are 4. Past simple, past perfect. What else? Past continuous. What is past perfect continuous? But we don't talk about the past perfect continuous ya. Kita cuma belajar 3 aja kemarin because we rarely use past perfect continuous in recount. Okay, so those are the 3 things that you learned ya in the previous meeting. In the bigger, the bigger topic in the unit of recount, and the submaterial is relative clause and past tenses. And for today, we are going to get into the narrative, yeah. As you know, maybe this is the famous phrase when you read a narrative story, ada once upon a time. Bisa once upon a time apa lagi? Kalau kalian baca cerita One day, apalagi? Kalau misalkan if you watch Disney movie at the beginning, they start with beside once upon a time. Oh ya, in a far far land, in bla 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 seperti itu. Apalagi? Bisa it started with long. Long time ago is the most common one ya between these two, once upon a time and long time ago. Okay. And in this materials, in narrative text, yeah, these are the learning goals that hopefully you are going to achieve at the end of these materials, yeah. So there are 4 actually, but for today we are going to do the first one only. Tapi Miss menunjukkan aja ya untuk satu materi naratif ini ada 4 di sini. So the first one, students are able to identify the structure of narrative text, and then students are able to identify the language features, yeah, the use of figurative language and conjunction. So anyone here familiar with figurative language? Apa? Kalau misalkan the water as clear as crystal, itu kita sebut sebagai apa? Majas itu kita sebut sebagai ini ya, figurative language. Nah, there are a lot of types of figurative language, and we will learn about that maybe in the in the next meeting, yeah, everyone. And then the third one, we have students are able to use correct conjunction to connect 2 sentences, yeah. So conjunction, can you mention the most common one? And apa lagi? Apa? After, or, ya, or masuk. Atau lagi? It started with B? No, because. Only 3 letters in this, but, ya. And there are a lot of other conjunction. Nanti kita pelajari lebih dalam nanti ya. And then the last one is students are able to write narrative text using hyperbole and personifications and conjunction. So, dari learning goals yang terakhir, berarti kalian sudah tahu kan? Berarti tugas akhir kalian di materi ini apa? Yeah, you're going to write a narrative story. Okay, made originally by yourself. Ya, yang kalian bikin original dari diri kalian. So, Amanda is already yes. I think she likes to write. Ya, jadi kalian ciptakan sendiri. Mungkin kalau all this time you only create scene in your head. Finally, you now can write it in this assignment. Akhirnya kalian bisa menuliskan atau menuangkannya di tugas kali ini ya. Dan bisa kalian lihat ada kata-kata yang ditebalkan di sini, ada narrative text, language feature, and conjunction. So those are the submaterials that will be learned by you in this material. Itu adalah submaterial yang akan kalian pelajari. Kalau misalkan di sebelumnya tadi teksnya adalah recount, di dalamnya kalian belajar relative clause dan past tenses. Nah di sini the text is narrative, and then the language yang akan kalian pelajari adalah language features-nya dan conjunctions. Di sini terkhususnya adalah figurative language. And let's see. And these are the agenda for today. This is what we are going to learn for the whole these 2 periods ya. Kita ada 2 period hari ini. Yang pertama, you already reviewing the previous meetings ya. Tadi I already asked some of you, and then explaining about the learning objectives, materials, and also the agenda. And after this, we are going to do a little bit of stimulation. Yeah, I'm going to show you a survey. So I will ask you some questions. Later you can use your phone to go to menti.com. And then after that, we are going to have group discussion. I also have decided the group already ya. Jadi bukan grup bebas, Miss sudah tentukan grupnya. Ini grupnya mungkin hampir sama kayak yang sebelumnya guys. Kalau misalkan Miss pernah bikin ya. Which one? Oh, there are a lot of groups ya. Okay. After that, you're going to do group presentations. This one you don't need to make PPT. Just present the discussion results in your group ya. In a group of 4 ya. 4 until 3 until 4 students. And then after that, I will explain in the feedback. I will explain the things about narrative text yeah, after you finish the presentation, and at the end we are going to summarize the whole meeting, and we are going to have closing also. And now after you see the learning goals, kira-kira after you learn about these materials about the narrative text, kira-kira hal apa yang bisa kalian dapatkan? What kind of benefits that you can get after you learn this narrative text? Kira-kira apa? Kalau kalian belajar struktur teks dari naratif, lalu nanti juga di akhir kan you are going to write a narrative text also made by you. Kira-kira apa yang akan kalian pelajari dari materi ini? Apa yang bisa kalian lakukan nantinya? Apa? Jadi? Become a famous storyteller ya, pendongeng handal. Semoga ada ya guys ya dari kalian ya. Apalagi selain itu, sebelum jadi pendongeng handal, kan nggak mungkin kan kalian habis keluar ini, habis materi ini langsung jadi pendongeng handal. Berarti bisa hebat banget kalau kayak gitu. Terus apalagi? Iya, you can create your own narrative story. Ada lagi kah? Apalagi kalau misalkan are you interested in joining competition? No? No one likes to do storytelling? Gak ada? Maybe writing stories, just in general. You don't like writing? Kayaknya beberapa suka ya. Nah, ada yang gini-gini, ada yang suka writing stories. Okay, so these are the benefits that you might get after we learn or we finish this material. So the first one, you are able to storytelling or story writing ya. Karena mungkin bakatnya belum kelihatan guys, tapi Miss udah tahu sih ada beberapa yang berbakat storytelling. Terus habis itu mungkin after this you will realize that you are into stories writing ya. Stories writing itu akan berbeda sama ketika kamu menulis academic writing, misalkan seperti karya ilmiah, it will be a little bit different. And then it will be useful also if you want to join competition, and then it also of course improve your writing skills ya. Kalau misalkan kalian mengerjakan dengan jujur, you made it by yourself, berarti writing skills kalian juga akan meningkat, guys. Lalu you are able to broaden your references of narrative stories. Coba deh kalian kalau misalkan misalnya narrative story yang kalian tahu apa? So, Cinderella, that's common. Apalagi? Bawang putih, bawang merah. Snow White. The Crow and the Fox. That's very common ya. Maybe later you will find The Giving Tree also ya. Probably later you will get what is it, Babi? Three Little Pigs ya, yang oh, Bambi ya. Oke. Akhir babi, sorry. Ya. So, itu kan mungkin kalau kalian mention hampir banyak yang tahu. Nah, nanti mungkin kalian akan lihat di group discussion teks yang mungkin belum pernah kalian baca juga, guys. So, it will broaden your references of narrative story. And then for reading comprehensions, of course, ya. Jadi kalau nanti juga kalian setelah membaca teksnya, kalian akan menjawab beberapa pertanyaan juga, and it will increase your reading comprehension skills. And after this, I think you are going to go to the Mentimeter, and I need you to take your phones first, guys. Silahkan diambil HP-nya. Nanti langsung ke menti.com ya. Tumben antri. Iya, tumben.
Book and movie.
We are not going to use that book because there is no narrative text there. Mentimeter. I think you already use this a lot in native class.
Oh yeah, native. With Mr. Stu before.
Oh, with Miss G? Not you. I think. Oh yeah.
We don't use it for.
She uses?
She uses it on her own, not with us.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Stu.
Mr. Stu did.
Mr. Stu uses.
But I think it's different. This is bigger. Mine is Samsung.
Samsung juga sama.
Iya, tapi kan beda.
F apa nih?
S. Okay. 2 more phones. Okay. Go to menti.com and the code is 7320. Silakan diketik ini how to make it big.
What if I like none?
You need to choose at least ya. There must be the least one. Ada yang paling kamu nggak suka lah pasti. Udah boleh. Udah dimasukin ya. Apanya? Code-nya 7320. Nah? How to? Okay. Alright. Okay, the first question, between book and movie, which one do you prefer? If you don't like both, kalau misalkan kalian tidak suka dua-duanya, just kalian ini aja, anggap aja yang paling sering kalian lakukan, at least satu kali dalam hidupmu yang pernah kalian lakukan di antara dua ini apa? So itulah yang paling kamu prefer. 7320, 7320, 9501. Okay, so there's a lot of difference here between books and movies or series. It's only 24 students, baru 25 ya sekarang. 26. Loading. So, there are only 5 students here who likes to read books. Siapakah ini?
Aku suka dua-duanya.
Oh, kamu suka dua-duanya, tapi nggak bisa milih dua-duanya. Yang paling kamu suka yang mana?
Dua-duanya.
Bisa lah pilih salah satu.
Terpaksa movie sih.
Oh, terpaksa movie. Apa?
Gak ada yang muncul.
Oh iya, why? Ini apa nih maksudnya thumbs up?
Kamu jadi muncul banyak gitu.
Oh, saya. Oke, ya. Mana sih? Oh iya, sorry. Satu ya. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the recommendation to as the reminder. Okay. Oh, so you only want to see this part. Okay. Okay, so far is there already 35 students? 33. Oh, bertiga-tiga. Mana lagi 2 orangnya? Ada yang belum? Oh, Rahel. Oh ya, Rahel ke toilet ya? Rahel ada kok. It's okay. Nggak usah keburu-buru. Next question aja ya. Next question. What genres are you interested in? Kan banyak tuh genres, ada horror, ada apa lagi? Comedy, romance, what else? Thriller. Oh, up to you. Mas.
Berarti 3 beda-beda.
Oh, kok satu aja is okay deh. Coba aja. Coba dulu. Okay. So, the majority likes action, comedy, romance, yeah, and horror also.
Everybody likes documentary.
What is your answer?
Please, aku like semuanya fantasy and romance.
Oh, fantasy and romance. Action sama sci-fi. Oh, mana sci-fi ya?
Ada fire in the hall.
There are 2 sci-fi.
What? Oh, it's okay.
There are 3. Oh,
Three.
sci-fi and sci-fi. Yeah.
I guess this one is yours, right? Fire in the hole. I know, of course. Hah? Ada balon. Balon. What is that? Is it that word?
That's the name of a former friend.
Huh?
His name is Aloysius.
Kevin, I was using.
So that's your friend, right? Oh, it's okay. Do not use parents' names, ya guys.
Lemah.
Dark romance, psychology. Siapa nih yang nulis nih? Ballet production movie. What is it? What else? Who answers romance? Kok nggak ada yang angkat tangan, ini ada paling besar loh nih romance. Okay, Luna, what is your most favorite romance movie? If it's hard to choose, maybe the recent one that you watch, the romance movie.
So my first movie is the real romance. It's Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet. Leonardo DiCaprio, yes.
And Titanic. So
And Titanic.
have something in my heart. So
Okay.
I like the
Rewatch them. Oh, okay. Titanic is also my favorite romance movie actually. And then action. Who choose action? Who writes action? Arbiter. So what is your favorite action movie? Atau ini kan genres, maybe books also or comics. Do you have any favorite? The movies Transformers. Okay. Ada buku juga ya? Oh, Miss baru tahu. Terus apa lagi nih? Comedy. Comedy. Who answers comedy? Loh, nggak ada. Siapa dong ini? Hantu. Siapa guys?
Miss, did you watch Warkop DKI.
Warkop DKI. Oh, Warkop DKI sosok komedi ya. Ini belum nonton lagi. Iya, belum nonton.
Agak lain.
Yeah, the first one or the second one? Both, I think. I forgot the plot already. Ini sudah lupa jalan ceritanya. Okay, we continue to the next question. How many types of narrative stories do you know so far? Sejauh ini narrative stories atau ini kan bisa juga sebenarnya buat movies kan? Tapi stories aja ya guys. Yang kalian tahu sejauh ini. Nothing, so far nothing. Wow.
So like
Kok using a conjunction? No, no, not the title. The types. Let's say, the hare and the tortoise. Itu apa? But the type of the story is fables. Nah, misalkan salah satunya fables. Nah, itu ada yang akhirnya ada satu yang benar ya, folklore. Good job. Novel. It is not a type of narrative story. Itu salah satu bentuknya.
Legend and myth.
Legend also. Myth also include as narrative. Fairy tales. Good job. What else?
TikTok video.
That's I think that's what is it? The platform.
Where's the TikTok video?
Let's ignore what's that weird stuff here ya guys. Kita baca yang penting-penting aja. Myth, legend, folklore, fable, fairy tale. Itu genre ya guys. Kita membedakan genre dan tipe naratif. Light novel is not types of narrative. Ada lagi? No, that's not types of narrative story. Apalagi ada lagi gak yang kalian sebutkan di sini? Oh, kayak itu aja ya yang kalian sebutin ya. Fairy tale, legend, myth, folklore, fable. Okay, we continue. I think you already mentioned all of the types of narrative stories yang benar ya. Sudah di-mention semua. Good job. The next one, mention one narrative story that you've read before. Satu cerita naratif yang sudah pernah kamu baca sebelumnya. Cerita naratif ya guys.
So the title.
Judulnya ya, it's the title. Cinderella. Non, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, Let It Go. Tapi typo tuh Let It Go. Red Riding Hood. Okay, what else? The Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Barbie. Nggak ada deh cerita judulnya Bella and Friends. Siapa ini? Shinchan, Tangled. Ya, Tangled itu karakternya siapa? Rapunzel. Flynn Rider. Magic Emperor, what is it? Oke, Three Little Pigs. Ya, beberapa dari sini itu cerita apa sih namanya? Klasik ya, classic narrative stories. Misalkan contohnya Cinderella, Sang Kuryang tuh yang termasuk legend Indonesia ya. The Forgotten Diary, is that a movie? Kayak movie ya, The Forgotten Diary. Oh, okay, Barbie. Oh, the most answered is Cinderella, Sang Kuryang, Barbie, Tangled. But no one here mention what's it, stories from Indonesia. Only Sang Kuryang. Kenapa kalian nggak nyebutin dari Indonesia, guys? Mana? Oh, akhirnya ada yang bilang Tangkuban Perahu. Tolonglah, Oppenheimer is not a narrative, guys. It is based on true story, so it is not included as narrative. Ya, naratif itu yang it is not yet proven true. Jadi dia belum dibuktikan nyata. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to end this survey ya. So you already mentioned some: Malin Kundang, Sang Kuryang, Cinderella, Barbie, and then Lutung Kasarung, yeah. So there are a lot of a lot of examples of narrative stories here. Okay, I think that's the end of the survey here. Nah, okay, so you can set aside your phone. Jadi silakan dipinggirkan aja HP kalian, tidak perlu dibalikan ke kemana, ke locker. So how to close this?
Escape with
Yeah.
your keyboard.
Oh, press escape.
Press that button. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright, so after you already do the, the survey, after this you're going to have a group discussion. Yeah, so I'm going to show you some groups. There are going to be 9 groups. So I already divide the group based on the length of the story ya. Jadi ceritanya agak panjang dan vocab yang digunakan juga levelnya beda. So I already divide the group based on the types of the text that you are going to get. Okay, so here group 1 will be William, Amanda, Rahel, and Pram. Lalu group 2 Agatha, Eureka, Anya, dan Michela. Tolong diingat ya, jangan ada yang tanya-tanya lagi ya habis ini. Group 3, Jeremy, Josh, Angie, and Nikita. Silahkan dihafalkan teman-teman satu grupnya. Next group 4, Michael, Nikan, Moreno, Audrey. Lalu Yohanes, Kaliani, Jocelyn, and Laluna. And Kevin, Ken, Aileen, and Roro. Dihafalkan ya teman-temannya, sudah. The last 3 groups, Reynald, Hartanto, Marvelo, dan Rudy. Lalu the next one are Peter, Darren, Quinn, and Fiona, and Kimi, Richard, and Jesselyn. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes to move to the groups ya guys. Silakan. Ya, HP di bawah. Ya, you bring the phone. Tidak adil. This is justice.
Is this based on how?
Everyone already with the group ya. If you are wondering why I made the group, ini bukan berdasarkan apa-apa guys, karena kalau misalkan Miss kasih satu rata teksnya sama, ada yang paham, ada yang asal lewat aja. Nah makanya itu Miss teksnya Miss bedakan. Jadi biar ada yang tingkatnya mudah, jadi kan pahamnya pun gampang, ada yang tingkatnya memang lebih sulit. Karena kalau misalkan anak-anak yang kemampuannya itu lebih, dikasih teks yang gampang akan tidur jadinya ya. So that's why I make the text difference. Tapi bentar ya, I will distribute the text for this group and bentar ya. What is it, Queen? Queen, how many of you in your group? Oh sama Pram ya? Pram kan kalian sama Pram kan kalian? Queen. Rachel, where is Rachel? Oh Rachel. Rachel, 4 ya. How many of you in your group, Queen? 1 more. Oh ya benar. Cuman. Lalu Jocelyn, Kimi, and Richard. Kalian tahu apa ya? It will be different. Yes. Nih, enggak lah, enggak gampang. Maksudnya sesuai. Okay. So this is for this group.
Okay. Hey guys.
Oh ya benar. Boleh. Sini ya. Wait.
Attention please.